Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Red Raiders will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So Fresno State's offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass to catch.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff looking for a crease. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Snags it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Moving out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Pulls it and fires to the left. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Finds his man. It's Allen. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're going to throw it again. A little release to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Coming after him. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Allen. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Trying to get to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Heaves it deep. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the 1st play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Fires to the right. And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
Unloads quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the air one more time. Extending the play. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Steps away to find some room. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss, you get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. He's looking for a man on second down. Quarterback adapting. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Looking to throw on third. Dances away to buy time. At the 45 on his way. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Red Raiders are on the move.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Might be looking to run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Short gain on the play before he slides. No huddle here for the offense. After run, now throw. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The play action fake. Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by the